Hey guys, what's up? This is Gecko Love 70. I'm a brand new YouTuber, and I just figured I'd make a video in regards to leopard gecko. I really enjoy the hobby of reptiles. For me, having a leopard gecko is very exciting. I have a crested gecko as well. That's in my other room. That's in my more fresher room where there's a little bit of low temperatures in the low 70s, upper 60s. But yeah, this is my leopard gecko tank. It's a 20-gallon, actually 25-gallon tank. 25-gallon tank, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. I'll show you how big it is. How big that is. So I'm running across through the whole thing. Yeah, it's pretty big. This is a very big hide that I have. That's a warm hide, and that's just an extra hide, and that's the cool, the main cool hide. Usually that's where they shed, because there's a lot of accumulated substrate of eco earth. There's their temperature gauges, calcium dish without D3, and it's water. And then of course there's their little temperature gauge over there, and the heat mat, it's right under. But yeah, I use for substrate eco earth. Eco earth is safe. Eco earth is just like fiber. It passes through the digestive system very easily, so I recommend that as a safe substrate. I've used it for I would say about 2 months. So from what I've learned is they have ingested it and they have pooped regularly. With the urates, everything came out normal poop in its color and size. So eco earth is very safe. Again, it's like a fiber. It's like grains to them. Sand is, even though sand is ingested, I'm going to talk about sand in a little bit. Even though sand is ingested, the thing about it, acid can't break up sand. Acid could break up fiber. The acid is very tough on the eco earth coconut fiber. So in essential, you can say it's fiber. At the once it reaches the gecko's stomach, or any reptile stomach, acid will take care of it. But sand, no. Sand will definitely cause impaction. Sand is much tougher, for obvious reasons. You guys know this. Sand is very tough. So all those minerals that are in the sand, even though it's calci sand, doesn't matter. It's like drinking decaf coffee. You're still going to have a certain amount of caffeine in it. Not everything is extracted 100% of caffeine out of decaf. So what I'm trying to say is, even though reptile shops, they sell Reptisand. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but if you're gonna have Reptisand, if it works for you, go ahead and do it. If it doesn't, and you're gonna be a little bit iffy about it, for me, Reptisand is dodgy. But if you're gonna be iffy about it, don't buy it. I suggest you just buy eco earth. You change it every 4 or 5 months. It takes care of the odor. Very, I used to say, eco-friendly. Sanitary-wise, is great. But yeah. So, yeah, it's my first channel. I have 2 geckos living in here in this 25-gallon. Right there as my that is my, oh my goodness, that is my Max Snow. Her name is Ruby. Hypo Max Snow or something like that. Yeah. I bought her last year in mid 2015. She's about 7.5 inches, and she's about 75 grams. A little bit on the chubbyish side, but she's fine at that weight. I have right here my carrot tail, hypo carrot tail. He's about 8.5, almost 9 inches. I'll probably round him to 9. He's about almost to 100 grams, 105 grams, I believe. 100 to 105 grams, yeah. Big boy there. It's a male. And they have tried mated already. Did their mating. He actually bit her tail, and my first instinct was, I know this is not aggression because I've never seen them fight for any particular reason. I've just never seen them fight for the time being. And once he bit her in the tail, I knew right away that was a mating ritual, because the way he did it was just not aggressively, as if I'm going to attack you. He just bit her tail and got on top of her. So I knew right then and there it wasn't an attack, because usually if you're going to attack somebody, you just keep attacking them, and he started shaking his tail and stuff. So I knew right there and then, from the research that's online, you can Google leopard gecko tail movements, and you'll see it there. So yeah, here she is. She actually bit him back, so that means she does not want to mate. Because if he bit her and she was okay with it, she wouldn't bite him back. But yeah, I guess she's just not in the mood, or it's not the season. Yeah, well, guys, sorry for going on and ranting. I know this is my first video, but I'm not going to say leave a thumbs up. This is too early for that. But if you want to leave a thumbs up, it would be cool. But yeah, what can else we gotta say? Oh yeah, as far as keeping your gecko safe, make sure whatever water you put in your leopard gecko's tank, make sure it is not tap water. Make sure it's bottled, filtered water, bottled water. Okay. Okay, no, not mineral water, nothing. Regular tap water. I mean bottled water. No tap. Tap contains a lot of chlorine, a lot of bad things are in the. I'm not gonna say that bad things for humans, but I'll say things for reptiles. So yeah, you want to make sure you use bottled water. And their calcium dish, you gotta change it probably. Calcium is almost non-perishable, so you can change it every 3 weeks. Because then it gets, not that it gets perishable, but it just gets a little bit stale. You want something fresh for him. I don't know, that's just me. But if you don't want to waste calcium, that's up to you. Yeah, but as you can see, a sign of a healthy leopard gecko, look at the tail. And when you grab them, make sure, as tame as they can be, a healthy leopard gecko is lively, meaning not that it's going to try to get out of your hand, but it's going to walk. It's going to walk, it's going to look around its surroundings. An unhealthy leopard gecko will just stay there look at the eyes, make sure there's no pus, make sure, all these things. You guys got to do your research about, nutrition, body language, and all that stuff. It's, it speaks a lot, as far as gecko health. So yeah, that's her tail. I'm very proud of that, because she's not even full grown yet. She's a sub-adult. So I feed her mainly crickets is their staple. Silkworms, hornworms as a treat. Waxworms are rarely used. They're probably used about once or twice a month, as a treat, because it won't fatten them up. So if you have an underweight gecko, go to waxworms or hornworms, because hornworms are pretty good. They're high in calcium, so you really don't need to dust that. As far as pinkies, I give these guys pinkies once a month. A lot of articles are very controversial on whether you should feed pinkies, but I'll say that in my next video. My video is it's about to cut short right now, and I'm about to end it as well, because I just keep ranting. But yeah, this is Harvey. That's my carrot tail leopard gecko. He is a big boy. He's about 9 inches. You'll see him. You'll see him. Make sure he gets out here. He has a little bit of calcium in his nose from digging too deeply into the calcium. Yeah, that's how big he is. He's a big boy. He's about 9 inches. It's about 100 grams. Look at that tail. It's huge. So yeah, guys. See you later. Bye.